Hare Krishna, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Shri Kuratarvan ki jai, Namparmal ki jai. So today, with the blessings of Namparmal, trying to speak something connected to Srirangam. So we all know the great devotee Kuresha, the disciple of Ramanujacharya. So something connected to his pastime. Kuresha, one day Koratarvan, he was cleaning his house itself. He was mixing cow dung with water and sprinkling in the front of his house. It is said that in South India, every house, in the early morning, all the Vaishnavas, not only Vaishnavas, even all the Karmis also, they will put rangoli, kolam, rangoli in front of their house. So now also most of them they use cow dung. If they have cow dung, they will mix and sprinkle. It's a culture in all South India. In Andhra, Kerala it is less, but in Tamil Nadu, Andhra it's more. So one day Koratarvan was cleaning his house in front of the house. All the houses they will broom. In the early morning when they wake up, they broom the house in the front of the house and they sprinkle water. Then they will do this drawing called rangoli. So one day Koratarvan, he wake up, he broomed the in front of this house. That is a street actually. So we know in Srirangam, in the Chitravi, the street, if you go in the morning time, you can see all the people will be brooming and they will be putting rangoli and they will be sprinkling water. Everybody will be sprinkling water like this. Sometimes we will drive in the bike, they will pour water on up. Some without their knowledge, they will sprinkle, it will fall on us also. So like that, Koratarvan, he was sprinkling this cow dung and water in front of his house. Then one of his neighbor, one devotee, he was wearing a new dress, he was walking in that way. So Koratarvan, without noticing that, he just sprinkled some water, little bits fell on his cloth. So that person became so angry. He started blasting, he was blaspheming Kuresh. Koratarvan immediately fell at his feet and he apologized, please forgive me. And he washed his cloth and everything, he fully apologized, kindly forgive me, immediately we did the dandavat. But that person was so angry, he was constantly blaspheming him, shouting at him, yelling at him. Then he went like that. Then he did a great offense to Kuresh. Although Kuresh is a Ajata Shatru, you don't have any enemies. It is said that even when anyone sees Kuresha, he will become devotee. There is a saying that one of the Vaishnava's son, he was associated with some Buddhist monks, Jains. Then he just given up his shika, tilak, kandimala and everything. He became like a Digambara, just without any tilak, completely became a Digambara kind of Buddhist philosopher. So nobody could change him also. But suddenly one day he came to his house wearing Vaishnava tilak and everything. So his father asked, oh, did you meet Koresh? Then the son asked, how you know? Then the father told, anyone got the glance of Kuresha, only their mind will change. So I think you got then the son said, yes, I seen Kuresha. Just by seeing Kuresha, his mind changed and he became a devotee itself. Such a pure person, Koratarvan. So such a Koratarvan was so much offended by this person. Sadisegar, something his name. Then because of his offense, so he never apologized to Kuresh also. After some time, he did. And when he did, the Yamakingaras came itself because of offending a pure devotee. Yamakingaras came to catch hold of him. That time, although because of his, he was a devotee, so he could enter into the body of a pegion itself. So he entered into, there was one dead pegion was there. So this person who came dead, his soul entered into the body of a dead pegion. Then in the body of the pigeon, this pigeon was living in the Ranganaji's temple, near to the Sriranga Viman. So every day when Koratarvan go for the temple pradakshina, he will take darshan and he will do a pradakshina for the Viman. That time at the back side generally behind the temple we call Achyudaya Namaha, Anandaya Namaha. There is a place we call Anandaya Namaha, there is a Vibhishan temple. At that place whenever Koratalvan goes, this pigeon will come and fall at the feet of Koratalvan. It was happening for every day. Then Koratalvan could understand that this pigeon was nothing but that Dadishekara who offended in his previous life. Then Koratalvan prayed for that. Then the Sadishekhar, he got liberated itself with the blessings of Koratalvan. So therefore there is a golden color of metal plate was fixed. So it is said that is a place where that pigeon will come and fall at the feet of Koratalvan. Every day Kuresha will go to the temple. For 6 months this pigeon was living there. It was every day coming and worshipping at the feet of Kuresha itself. So that is the power of a pure devotee. So he offended a pure devotee, then next birth he has to come and take apology itself. Similarly, another one of the disciple of Kuresha, his name is Pillai Alvan. He is also born in a very rich family. He is a disciple of Kuresh. But because of his arrogance, he used to constantly find fault in the seniors. All the time criticizing the senior devotees, like that itself. Then all the people used to say, Hare, how come he say he is a disciple of Kuresh and constantly criticizing others? Then Koratalvan came to know about this criticizing. Koratalvan one day came. So he offered his dandavat to Kuresh. What I should offer to you? Then Kuresha told, you kindly give your mind, words and action to me. Giving water and jinjali, til, in that to give dhan to me, so that you should not offend anyone in future. You should not criticize or offend. So he gave water and jinjali, and in this way he gave his trikarana, mind, words and action, he gave to Kuresha itself. Then he sat on his house and just chanted and meditated on the feet of Kuresh, Guru Maharaj's feet, and he was doing devotional service in this way. He did for many days. Then one day he came out. Then he seen one Vaishnava. He was handicapped Vaishnava. He was limping. Then suddenly his mind started finding fault in that devotee itself. Then once he thought, Hare, I gave my mind, words, everything to my Guru. Then how I can use my mind for offending others? So for this I will go to hell, because I already given my mind to my Guru. So I should not do any aparat to this thing. So it is better for me, I will leave my body. Thinking in this way, he decided to do prayopavesh. Prayopavesh means without eating food, without drinking any water, he just put the darpa grass in the floor and he's lie down in there, and very steadily he was decided to leave his body, because he is not following the orders of Guru. Thinking in this way, he just fasting and he is ready to leave his body. Then Kuresha heard this. Kuresha ran and came there and told, oh my dear child, how you can do this? I am giving you your mind, words, action in return to you. You keep with you. So mentally whatever aparad you do, Krishna will forgive. Unless you do action in the body and mind, body and the words, that will be punished by the law. But for the mental worries, you don't worry. Just meditate on the lotus feet of Ramanujacharya. In this way, Koratalvan blessed him, and he made him as a very great devotee. Just by the blessings of Kuresha, that Pillai Alvan, he gave up his all mentality. He became a great devotee later. Shri Koratalvan ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srila Gurudev ki jai.